It's time for an explanation of the previous video. I kind of faked it. The people over at Minecraft at Home had found the original Herobrine seed. Like, from this image. Not this image, which is Google Chrome, but this image right here. Pretty much this image. The original version of this image. They found this seed by using the position of the trees and the hill and the position, trying to find out the position of the player. And they found it. I even showed it in the previous video, but sadly, I don't think anybody's gotten to the part where I discover that I'm in the Herobrine seed, where I already knew I was in the Herobrine seed because I made the world in the Herobrine seed. I used a program called, where is it? NBT Explorer, and I used that to change the world seed, which is why it crashed when I first opened the world and why all the terrain was jacked up. So yeah, I did kind of fake it just for giggles, and it was kind of fun to make, even though if it was a pain in the butt. And I'm not going to make the same mistake I did the last time, which was I set the bitrate low in OBS. Like, if you go over here, you can set the recording bitrate. I'm setting it to about a Blu-ray, like just a normal HD Blu-ray, using the variable bitrate. So it's not going to be all kinds of jittery and awful looking, hopefully. Because Blu-rays don't have any, they don't have much compression, like just a normal 25 gig HD Blu-ray. Not a 4K one, because those are 50 gigs, but it's about the quality of a Blu-ray, which will then be compressed to whatever it's called. YouTube. So in this video, we're not doing anything with the Herobrine seed. We're going to go through InfDev. We're going to make a world in InfDev, and we're going to make that world go through every major update of Minecraft. And what I mean by major update, I mean we're going from all the way down here in InfDev, then we're going to go to Alpha 1.0.4, 0.5, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, or no, we're going to do the latest version of those updates. Like, see how 17 has 2 versions? We're going to do, instead of 02, we're going to do 04. And we'll do this one. No, we're not going to do this one. We're going to do this version of 1.1.2. And we're going to do this version of 1.2. Then we're going to do the latest version of beta 1.0. You get the point. It's the latest version of the older updates. But we're going to start with InfDev. And I don't know how the world's going to turn out, but the next video is going to be on the next alpha update, and then the next one. Now, the one thing I cannot figure out is why I can't get any sound to work. Like, there's no sound. So we're just going to have to deal with silence for a while. And we're going to do it in easy, just so, we'll do it in normal. Why not? I'm not going to do this unless you people at home have red and blue 3D glasses, which I do not for some reason. And we're gonna do normal. Yeah, it's keyboard compatible, no kidding. And this is the Herobrine world, so we're gonna create a new one. The heck? Hello? Well, I don't know. I didn't mess with the seed at all. That's a brand new world. You saw me create it. That's not right. Huh. Alright, well, I guess we're going to do the next version. Now, I'm just going to call this every Minecraft version world. Wait a minute, did they just... The Minecraft launcher is spell checking the word Minecraft. That's pretty funny. Alright, well, we're gonna do this one. Play. Full screen! Hopefully. Yep, there we go. Alright, it's the same... Yep, still no sound. Alright, there we go. Now it's working. Except the sensitivity is quite high. I don't know why. It just is. I don't know what frame rate we're getting, because it doesn't look very high. Oh, it is. Like 200. I'm going to limit the frame rate to about whatever it tells me to because, well, I like VSync and I like the videos that I make to be very much smooth. I don't know how much time I'm going to spend in this version. Probably enough time to at least build a house and survive one night. Because I think I'm going to make this video mostly uncut. Mostly. They're going to be shorter videos. So I think we're going to do one day and then we'll go to the next version. As soon as I switch the inventory button to E. That's better. Alright. Okay. There's a cave here, so I'm going to stay by right here. And there's a reason I'm not going to kill the sheep for a bed, because beds don't exist in this version. Sadly, they do not exist. They don't exist until beta 1.3. It kind of is a shame that InfDev doesn't work. And I don't know why it doesn't work, it just doesn't. Whoops. Okay, is there any coal or iron or anything, or is this just empty? It's just an empty cave. Well, I need stone anyway. I also edited, going off topic here, but the last video I edited in DaVinci Resolve because I got the free version of DaVinci Resolve and it didn't come out the way I expected it to. I had subtitles, like just flashing text, like I put in there every once in a while. Like I mentioned in the video, like this doesn't look like over 60 frames a second, and the video was all jittery because of the bitrate. I'm like, yeah, it's more like 9, and I put that as a subtitle. The subtitle didn't get rendered, and I don't know why, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm also glad to hear that you guys are actually watching the videos, because I'm recording this the day after I released the Herobrine video, and normally the amount normally the amount of time you guys watch that is like 30 seconds to a minute. Somebody watched it for over 5 minutes, which is way better. I mean, it's not they didn't watch the whole video, but I mean, that's way better than like 30 seconds. You actually tolerated me talking. Because I know my talking is quite boring with my monotone voice. Alright, I'm gonna stop insulting myself. That's gonna rack up my views. Still insulting myself. Alright. Alright, this looks like a terrain glitch, but it's not. I remember seeing something about this. This is how some of the chunks are generated. They're generated real weird in these older versions, so I don't know how the world's going to be affected when we go through the newer versions. So far, this terrain generation is definitely not like the newer stuff. Like, you don't see this random patchiness. This would all be smooth. So, I don't know how that's going to affect it, but let's actually get something done. Like make a stone pickaxe. Alright, I'm gonna build a house somewhere around here. I think I'm gonna make like a starter base, like a hobbit hole sort of thing. You know what, just because we're gonna end up going to beta 1.3, I might as well get this wool, because it's everywhere. And you can just punch the sheep and it punches right off the sheep. So you don't have to have shears, all you have to do is just hit the sheep. And the sheep don't drop anything, except for wool. Well, if you kill them, they don't drop anything because the wool is gone. Well, at least that's the last time I checked. And pigs are the only source of food. We're gonna see that change. There we go. And food doesn't stack either. Right somewhere around here, it's gotta be a good, like, in the hill base. It's kind of got to be like a flat hill. Like, oh, yeah, right there. Perfect. Might as well get more pigs. Because this is not in peaceful. And if you lose hearts, that's basically like losing hunger. Because you have to regenerate your health by eating. You can also eat while, like, you still have full health. So be careful. I'm also glad I have some noise suppression in OBS, so you might not be able to hear my mouse clicking. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear that. I hope not. Alright, now I'm just walking around, just trying to figure it out. Oh yeah, gotta go that way. So I can make a base in the hill. I also gotta check what time it is. Is it setting, or is it rising? Alright, it's setting. Ah, I accidentally right-clicked. Crap. Alright, that should be good. This will be the door. Here's a tip for if you're gonna make a base like this. Make sure you have 3 blocks on the front wall so you can add a window. Because the way I build, you don't add windows to the edge of the walls. Like if there's a window here and here, it doesn't look right. You need wall in you need wall on either side of the window. Or at least that's just how I build, and it makes it look right. It makes it look fine. It makes it look good on the outside and the inside. The one thing I don't have is torches, and that's going to be a problem. Does this go to the open air? Yes, it does. Another rule. Do 3 block high ceilings, not 2. Crap, I just ate another pork chop. Trying to select the dirt. You know what I should do? I should probably create a shovel. God, I cannot craft like this. That's better. I will also not be creating a backup of the worlds. Nah, actually, you know what? Yes, I will create a backup of these worlds, so I can remember each version how they were in the video. That wasn't good English. I can remember how the worlds were in each video, because each video is going to be the different version, and so far this first video is going to be the first version that works. Because sadly, InfDev is the first version that allows you to save a world, but it doesn't work. So I'm gonna do every major version that works because sometimes things don't go the way they are planned. That's ultra ugly, especially since it's made out of dirt. There we go. That's still really bad, but I mean it's better. Okay, now I got to make a furnace. For what reason, I don't know. Well, except for smelting stuff. But I don't really have anything to smelt. And cooking the food is pretty useless. Because you can just eat the raw food and you'll be fine. And it's getting dark. Pig, come here. Give me your meat. Come here. Alright, I guess there's no reason in spamming it. There we go. 2 more. Perfect. I have to get inside. I can't remember if charcoal exists in this version, so I'm going to try and see if it does. And I'm going to make a door. And probably fill in those windows because they're too high and they're 2 blocks high and mobs are 2 blocks high, so just make it 1 block and 1 block. Wow, it gets dark. Alright, I can split it in half. No, charcoal doesn't exist, so I'm just going to cook the food to keep some light in here. I know I just said I probably shouldn't cook the food, but I gotta keep some sort of light in here. Mouse sensitivity is still really high. I did put this in normal, right? Yeah, I did. Alright, we're just about to lose our light. And pitch black. Wow, is it dark. Looking at the OBS window, it looks like there's nothing there. I guess I'm just gonna have to wait. Probably should have found some coal, because it gets real dark. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna make a sword. I'm gonna go and find some coal. Why do I need a sword to get coal? I don't. I just need that to protect me. Because the skeletons do a ton of damage. It's actually not that dark out. Or at least it's not as dark as I thought it was. Yeah, see, there's something in there. Skeleton. I gotta be much careful. Creeper, not good. Perhaps I should have stayed in the house. Go away. Ooh, that's not good. Uh-oh. I'm going to bite the dust. Uh-oh. Not good. Good. I gotta say, the stars in this version are very pronounced. I'm also trying to stay near the coastline so I can find the house. Why does charcoal not exist in this version? It would be so much easier to get torches if charcoal existed. Then again, this was Minecraft back when Notch was still making Minecraft. Creeper, not good. Well, actually, uh-oh, not good. I forgot, the spiders are also very deadly. Okay, the creeper is not welcome. There we go. I'm out of food. No coal yet. I'm looking for coal on the surface like in a hill. Alright, well there's a creeper. Which are actually easier to kill in this version than they are in any other version. There we go. Alright. I don't think there's any coal here. Unless there's some on the other side. Nope. Doesn't look like it. So it looks like I'm killing creepers. For the most part. There we go. Stupid hard drive buzzing. Good morning yet? No, but it's pretty close. I don't see any mobs around, and I don't know why. Because there were mobs everywhere. Now they're kind of not. The good thing about a hunger bar is can't do that. The problem is I can't sprint and do that. It actually slows you down. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the thing that Dream does and a bunch of other people. They'll go under a tree and sprint and jump a lot, because jumping actually makes you sprint faster. But in this version, I can just hold the spacebar down and do that. In the other versions, well, I mean like the newer versions, you can't do that. Oh, wait, I think I passed it. Yeah, it's right here. I'm gonna dig this out just to continuously make it flat. I hope there's nothing in here. Is there anything else I can put in here that I could probably cook? Yeah, there we go. Just make one stone. Just to keep a tiny little bit of light. Alright, sun's coming up, that's good. God, the sensitivity is high, and I can't do anything about it. Unless maybe I have to turn down the sensitivity of the mouse in system settings, like in the Windows system settings. But I don't feel like doing that. Oh yeah, and I got hurt. Alright, well, that was Minecraft Alpha version 1.0.4. In the next video, we're going to be doing 1.1 point whatever. So I'll see you when that happens.